All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Sunlit Valley. So, we got a couple of things to do this episode. We're going to get some tree tappers up and we're going to get more sprinklers. I've between episodes made some tree stuff and also made stuff to make the sprinklers that I want to make. So, I need 2 wood logs per one of these, and I just cut a bunch of trees, so I'm fine there. So this, and this. Yep. 5 and 5. 5 and 5. 5, 5, 5. Because I need 5. And there we go. Lots of iron, lots of our iron going there. Now I'm getting a bunch of grab charcoal here to put in there. I'm making a bunch of copper because we need the copper. We need a copper block per per tree tap. So I put this here and here and here. And I can place this here. And okay. And that's it actually. I have one extra. I thought I needed 5. I could have swore I counted 5 of these I needed. Huh. Well, corn's ready anyway. That's the one we had to replace the melons of. Okay, so corn takes 4 days to grow. We put it in drying it makes it 42. Mincing it gives us flour. Interesting. Cutting boarding it gives us the animal feed, which we don't want to do. That's why we have the wheat. Preserving jar gives us 484. So 484 every 4 days. Three gives us 6. So every 4 days we would get no, not every 4 days. Every 7 days. Lychee preserves, and there's a turnip preserve. Turnips are worth more, interestingly enough. Oh yeah, there's a new type of wandering trader. It's called a wandering baker. You can buy cakes and stuff. And then if you have prismatic shards, you can buy the cinnamon saplings, pawpaw, hazelnut, lemmings, slime candies, slime tickets, prize tickets, but you have to have prismatic shards. And I don't think any of those can drop until you get into the Skull Cavern. Also, for any trellis crop, go to the edge like this to water it. Otherwise, you'll just waste your water by trying to water it. If you're wondering why I'm watering non-planted sides, is because I just want to make sure I have this. It depends on how everything turns out. But most likely we're going to be like doing a bunch of corn and throwing that off into the preserve jars because everything else I think is taking 7 days. It just depends on how the melons do. But they do 7 days as well. Blueberries 7 days, the oats are 5 days, and the wheats are 7 days. But those I think I'm making for like animal feed. So ain't really worrying about that. I think we're just really waiting to see if melon is different. Because in vanilla Minecraft, melons are different way to grow. It just depends on how they've changed it. All right, don't throw this up there. Throw this over here for now. And let's go and make sure all of our trees. Oh, before I do this, I did want to check and see if this works. Let's make one real quick. 1 block of copper and some logs. It's not logs. Okay, it's firewood. I do have some of that from chopping those trees. 2 firewood, 1 earth crystal. I have like 8 of them. And 1 wooden bucket, which is planks, slabs. I have 1 plank here. I have some slabs here. There's a plank here. Mon Boslu. Get my earth crystal back for it. So oak, dark oak, spruce, and pine trees can be tapped using a tapper. The type of tree tapped will determine how many days it takes to complete as well as the output. And so pine tar is from spruce and pine trees, and oak resin is from oak logs, which I'm thinking also counts dark oak as well. So it does work like that. Oh, right. This is a pristine one. That's right. That's what it gave me. Pristine turns into 3. Make these pristine quality fertilizers, and that's it. Yeah. So just give me regular earth crystals from that, please. Okay. Probably need to make one more, but I want to check something real quick. Yep, that does work. Okay, oak resin. Okay. That's what I wanted it for right there. So I now have that, and then tree fertilizer as well. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to want, let's see, syrup. From maple logs. Sappy, make beehives, pancakes, bowl of sugar water, sugar. Becomes 8 iridium sugar. Okay. Cooking, of course, gives me sweet potato pancakes. Stove would give us like a waffle, a pumpkin bread. Fermenting jar will give us apple butterfly brew bottle and buttery butterfly brew bottle. Some advanced wine kegs. 3 maple syrups with a cider will give us a wine bottle. Oh, with a wine bottle will give us cider, actually. Wine making, it will give us a cider. Okay. So I need to get, instead of this, I need to get some maple logs. I don't think I have any, so I think I'm going to have to go out into the world looking for some. Let's see real quick. I think I picked up some at some point, but then I got rid of it. Nope, here it is right here. So a maple sapling right there. Okay, I was worried I didn't keep it. So I need that, and I need a tree fertilizer. So this right here. Fertilizer. Cut down the tree. Pick up some maple logs. Not in there. In here. Throw maple logs here. Also, the reason why I'm doing it like this, you can't tap the same block. I've seen people try doing that, and it says it doesn't work. So that's why I didn't even try. I just didn't know if I could do it like this or if it actually would have to be a tree. But I can just do it like this and have the tree tap farm in my house, which is nice. Compared to Stardew Valley, that's actually pretty nice. Okay. So I'll just throw that up there. All right, so I need this. I need 3 of them. So I'm going to need some more of these. That. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm going to need some firewood. Just going to take all that. I have firewood. I will need blocks. I will need 3 of these. I will need 3 blocks of copper. Okay, we got some sap. Also, I don't know why it's lagging like right now, but maybe because of the rain, the storm. Okay. So this will let us make more fertilizer when we need it. Okay, great. Um, so we're going to throw that up there. So much stuff. Okay. I'm getting things done. Give me one of these. I noticed that I have a forge bundle somewhere. Foraging bundle, so we need to submit that. I'm getting hops here soon. If I could make the trellis, what is it called? Requires grapevine stem. That's what I needed the treated logs for. That is the oak resin with that. Unfortunate. Any raw log will be, though, as soon as I get oak resin. Okay. I'll need to get 3 of those. I'm making 4 at a time now. No, I'm making 2 at a time, unfortunately. Okay. I might need to fix that and get more. Oat. Oat is used for what? Oatmeal cookies, chocolate granola bars, fruity granola bars, an oat bale, a packed mud, horse fodder, chicken feed, pluck, carrot cake, the straw bed, a doormat, cheesecake, a cheese tart, and a raw vegetarian party. Cooking things, sugar, wheat, water, makes us yeast. Okay. Oat is considered a wheat, like I thought. Animal feed, like I thought. So oats are actually better than wheat. We'll have to see with the wheat to see what it can craft into, because this is faster if you want to make animal feed, apparently. The corn, thank you. Okay, we've got another 3 days there. Another 1 day on the hop trellis. I don't see any fishing line thing. Got a clam, got a rosette shell, we got some kelp, got a crab, got some more farming rope for free, got a tin can, more kelp, another tin can, got another shell, got a shrimp, got a stick, another tin can, and 2 seagrass. Okay. Need a cluster and coral fragments. Okay, got to go to the nether for that, so that's going to be a little bit. So I'm not going to be doing any more of that for a while. %50 chance for a pearl. Okay. A bait maker gives us clam bait. $5 for pine tar, 4 days for maple syrup, 5 days for oak resin. If at all possible, I need to expand that then. Five, six, seven. So 2 more days for that. Blueberries are done tomorrow. Wheat are done tomorrow as well. So it's going to take 4 more days for me to get the oak resin to make the treated to do the crops here. But I don't know if they cannot grow because of thing, but I'm not going to worry about it. I need to get those out of the way. I can go out and find more if I need to. Okay. Gonna sell that. So we're going to just, so yeah, brewing station. Let's see if we can make a brewing station. I don't know if we can. If not, I guess we could try and make a bait out of it, but I don't think we can. So let's see, brewing station, BREW. Can we make this brewing station? We need 3. We need cauldrons. Okay, so we need 3, 6, 7 iron per 7, 14 iron, 3 crystals. I have 3 crystals. I need 17 iron. I can make 1 nugget, 1 more ingot. That'll only give me 16. I'm gonna go get some more iron. Okay. I know where there is 1 node real quick. There might be more nodes there, so okay. No. Hold on just a second. I only need 14, right? Yeah, I only need 7 and 7, so I just need 14. I have enough. Okay. And I need 3 logs. Don't need that. Okay. So let me dump this stuff in here for now. There's no tab up top for it. How many per beer? 2. Because I'm only going to be able to make this one. The yeast. How does the yeast come in? Cooking in the cooking deal. That doesn't do anything. Okay, so what's the is it called just a pot? I'm not sure. So let's do farm. My problem is I don't know what I'm cooking with. So I need to cook, but this doesn't tell me what I'm cooking with. I'm not sure what I'm cooking with. Oh, it's the cooking pot. Okay. So yeah, it's this thing. I need 2 brick, more iron, and another deal. Okay. I can still deal with that. Need a furnace then. Wow, that thing's big. How do you interact with it? I don't know how you interact with it. This thing here? I don't understand how you interact with it. I'm right clicking on various things, trying to interact with it. Do I just drop the things in it? I don't know. I don't know how to use this. How do you put shit in it? I don't understand this thing. Shift clicking it now. Yeah, I don't understand how you're supposed to interact with this. Ponder it. The brewing station is a multi-block machine. To start with, place your ingredients into the basin. Place your fuel in the oven block to begin brewing. Wait, what? Does this work? Place your ingredients into the basin and fill with water. Okay. Place your fuel in the oven block to begin brewing. Okay. Oh, really? I was not expecting this. I don't know what the hell to do. That seems like it's not worth it. I mean, we can next episode we can try getting the yeast and trying it out, but really? Okay. How the hell am I supposed to So I'm going to need another bucket at least to take stuff out. A bucket filled with water to put water in. I'm going to need to get a water space over here to use. I'll need to have some coal on hand. Do I need the goggles to be able to see all this information? Will the thing tell me what I need to do without the goggles? Because it's completely useless if I can't see what it needs me to do. Unless if I do the wrong thing, it doesn't mess it up. That's my biggest question. Can I mess up the brewing process, which it sounds like I can, if I do the wrong thing? And how do I know when I'm doing the right thing? We'll figure it out, but still, it's weird. I don't know what it wants me to do otherwise. I mean, we got a lot of stuff to do anyway, so this might take a back burner here, and we can try it like when we have time, because I'm going to be going to bed in just a minute here to get to the next day, and I'm going to harvest my wheat so I can get start getting animals next episode. We're going to build a pen for the animals and all that stuff. Whole damn thing. Okay. So let's go and grab our wheat. 'Cause that's, I know that's at least done. Okay, wheat is done. Blueberries are done as well. The stems are done. This is what I'm wondering on. What's going to happen with the melons? Because they're not done, even though they're... So they didn't change that. Also, apparently you can walk through the trellises. Interesting. Okay. Can only buy it for 4,000. Okay. Um, 424, but it takes 7 days for it. Yes, 7 days per deal. Not worth. All right. Well, then that's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow, next episode for doing animals. And the brewing's just going to have to be put on a back burner. I didn't think it was going to be a mini game, unfortunately. All right. So I'm just going to wait for melons to see what happens. I'm just going to see what happens with the melons because there's one place they can go each time. So I think they'll be fine, but I'm hoping they want to, at least I get one soon so I can see what happens when I get it. Because I want to see how it changes. So we got 64, 64, 32, which is great. Okay. So yeah, next episode, coming back, gonna start animals. I've already kind of gotten the area ready for at least a nice little small deal. You can only ever have up to 5 animals in the area before they start feeling overcrowded. And I think that's per pin, not in total. Like if you have 2 separate different pins, they're different. Let's see if we can find talking about animals in here. Here we go. In this pack, raising farm requires care, money, and attention. A shepherd village basically needed for basic supplies. And then all farmers require animal feed regularly to produce their products. They need to be fed once every Minecraft day. If an animal goes too long without being fed, I'm very happy with you. Farm animals require love and attention. They can be pet once a day with an added bonus if you feed them by hand. Cramped conditions are more than 6 or so animals are walled in or packed together will make them lose happiness. So yeah, as long as we don't keep more than 6 per pin, right clicking at farm animal with an empty hand to see their affection. As long as we don't give them As long as we don't give them more than 6 animals in a pen, then we shouldn't have to worry about it. Also, breeding is way different. You need to use what is known as a magical potion. I think you can only buy it from the shepherd. Miracle potion for 1024. This breeds the farm animals. You do not breed them unless you do that. This candied animal feed gives us 1 full heart when we do it. We got this. We get 4 more name tags for just getting 1 name tag. There is a deal in the skill tree that if you have a animal named, it will give you, it will get hearts faster, I think, is what it says. Animals are sensitive to changes in their care or environment. They may really like you, but if you mistreat them, it'll affect their produce. Feeling by right-clicking with an empty hand. Smiles indicate the animal is happy. They'll produce quality items. Frowns indicate the animal is sad. Chance to not produce that day. You can get detailed information on an animal's mood by right-clicking them with a mood scanner purchased from the shepherd. And for right now, we're probably going to feed them by hand to get the extra mood, the extra boost. But then we can speed to the feeding trough. Hand feeding is going to be challenged with the amount of everyday feeding chores. Feeding trough does this for you. It's any amount of credit it has animal feed. Yeah. So we'll want to buy one of those eventually. For right now, we can just do it. 512 for a name tag. 16 for an animal feed. We'll need the milk pail. I'm going to go ahead and purchase it since I have just enough for it. We want to get that. We want to get the mood scanner as well. You know, all that stuff. So I want to thank everybody for watching. We'll be back next time with more Sunlit Society. Thank you. Bye.